Hey everybody, we're going to get back into Exodus chapter 10. We're gonna pick back up on verse 22 here in a minute. But I left you with the thought last time about we were getting into understanding how this that we're looking at here in Exodus is about separation and division. Okay. What I want to point out here in verse 22 is how it talks about and there was thick darkness in all the land of Egypt 3 days. Now, I do want to reiterate that the Lord has not clarified to me that we are going to experience a period of 3-day darkness. That could change at any moment because He's showing me new things every time I open my Bible. I mean, I'm not ruling it out, but I'm not saying that that's what I'm seeing right now from the Lord. But what I want to point out here is that there was a thick darkness in all the land of Egypt, which Egypt represents the world here. And the world is in darkness. And this I believe the Lord has shown me will be a physical and a spiritual darkness. And then it goes on to say in verse 23, they saw not one another, neither rose any from his place for 3 days. But all the children of Israel had light in their dwelling. Well, here we see that the children of God had light in their dwelling. Now, if we look at that in terms of today, we will see that based on Scripture, that, Christ is the light within us, okay? And that dwelling is this fleshly body that we have, this fleshly tabernacle. So if you look at that from a a spiritual perspective, today it's about the world being in spiritual darkness and the children of God being filled with light. There's definitely a separation and a division in this 3 days of darkness scripture right here, because we see that God is clearly showing that the darkness He has brought upon Egypt, which today would be upon the world, is not affecting His children, that He is providing what they need, as well as, I would say this is going to be physically as well as spiritually too, okay? But it is showing a division, that God is clearly showing a division between those in the world and those that are of Him, okay? And that's what He wanted me to point out at this point about this 3 days that took place here in Exodus 10. Now, this is going to be a short video because right now I'm just pointing out what these 3-day events represent. And this 3-day event represents separation and division, separating God's children from the world. Okay? And I'm going to come back in just a minute with another video about, this one will be on Jonah, I believe. The 3 days that he was in the whale's belly. And I'll be back in just a few minutes. Thank you.